take it away.
Take it away, take it away, take it away now.
Take it
All right.
away, take it away. Actually, you know what I've been rewatching?
What's that?
Weird Al. I've been rewatching. Now I forget what the song's called. Oh, darn
Weird
it.
Al.
Weird Al. Yeah, he does like a red hot. Oh, that's right. The Flintstone one. Yabba dabba dabba do now. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
No?
I've listened to a lot of Weird Al, but I don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah, he redid a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. I think it might be actually Give It Away, Give It Away, Give It Away now. Yabba dabba dabba do now. No, you
That's
do.
pretty funny.
I'll have to send it to you after the show.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. We
All right.
basically started the show without starting the show.
That's all right. We've started the show.
Welcome to Trending Again with Sarah and Ben. Sit down, have a coffee, and enjoy the show.
Welcome to another episode of Training Again with Sarah and Ben. We're that was a terrible intro because I didn't know where to go from that. All right. Tonight we're talking about Met Gala, Top Gun, Maverick premiere. We're just talking
Damn,
about
Tom Cruise was looking mighty fine. I must
was
say
looking
so.
mighty fine.
Mighty
Coming
fine.
in the chopper.
Oh, his hair just blowing in the wind. Yeah,
Such a show
I've been
off.
on such a Tom Cruise kick, eh?
Yeah.
Ever since you got me to watch that Tom Cruise premiere,
You've been
I've
really
I've
into it.
I've just been like, I need to go back and watch a whole bunch of movies. And then I'm like, oh, I wonder what other good action flicks he has besides like the obvious Mission Impossible. And so I went on YouTube and I'm like watching his top 10, and nearly the whole top 10 is just all Mission Impossible. And then I seen one with Cameron Diaz, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's that one? And it's Night and Day. So night being spelled like KNIGHT, and
Ooh.
day. So it's kind of like a basically like he's a spy,
Yeah.
and he kind of tries to keep this girl, Cameron Diaz, off the plane. Actually, I'm probably going to spoil this. I just realized. So anyway, it's kind of like he's a spy, and then she gets entangled in his mission, basically.
That sounds really cool.
So yeah, it was
it good?
It was a good watch. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like it's not really like anything to write home about. It's just an enjoyable, fun movie
It's
to
not a
watch.
So it's
You
not
know-
a movie that sits in your mind for days
No,
after. you're
no,
going,
it's
"Ooh,
just
thinking
like
about it."
it's literally sit down and be entertained.
Yeah.
And just
Well, it's like, you
enjoy
know, I watched
enjoy it.
Inception last night thinking it was going to be like that. You know, the dream
It's
within
more
dream
of a
within dream.
thought-provoking movie, isn't it? Inception.
It is, but it wasn't what I was expecting.
Okay, that's
But
got
it was
Leo
good,
in
but
it,
it
doesn't
wasn't-
it?
wasn't like it,
Leonardo.
yeah.
Leonardo
Yeah,
DiCaprio.
yeah. He's good. He's good though. I like his movies. But anyway, back to Top Gun.
Yeah,
So did you watch the first one?
I did. I did watch the first one, and I loved it. Oh my
Was it
goodness,
that good?
it's that good. It's made me so excited to go watch Top Gun 2. I've literally just haven't shut up about it for the last 2 days, talking to mom and dad about it. And anyway,
They're probably overhearing about it.
yeah, I just went out and I'm like, Mom, look, Tom Cruise still looks like he did back then, and I'm like, I can't believe how young he still looks.
Well, people
being-
expect him to be a nutter when they meet him because of the Scientology stuff, but apparently he's just a really nice guy, just
Yeah.
a really cool guy.
He's
He, you know,
obviously a
he
very
spent-
very hard worker as well.
That's
So-
right. He's, you know, at the premiere, he spent a lot of time. The people who were actually there to see him, he spent time with everybody. Nobody. So he didn't leave anybody out. Everybody that was there to see him, he spoke to everybody, and that's
Yeah.
what makes him one of the. I guess he's, you know, like a people's actor. That's what you've got to do. Same as like Will Smith,
Yeah, exactly.
going out there and meeting the people. Because I remember when we were talking about Will Smith, we
Yep.
said that that he was inspiring to be like Tom Cruise, going to all the movie premieres, being everywhere,
Yeah. Because
and that's
you do
that's what
owe,
we-
you owe all your success to those people, like literally.
that's right. That's right.
If people aren't going to see your movies, there's no way these big movie studios are going to be like, yeah, let's put someone that's not going to make us money in a movie.
That's
Like, unfortunately, that's just the way this industry
it.
works. Like,
Well, the thing is too. I mean, they promote the movie, but you've got to promote yourself. At the end of the day, that's how you get new gigs. That's how you get people in to watch new movies. That's how you get jobs. I agree with you. You've got to be out there. There's no point being disconnected from the people when you have a job that with the people.
that's right.
You need your fans.
Exactly.
I totally agree with you there.
Yeah.
But he's good at that. But it was you watched the whole premiere
Yeah.
of Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, I
I
did.
didn't get to watch all of it, but
You didn't
I
watch
watched
all
most
of it? Oh,
I
come
watched
on.
most of it. I watched
Yeah.
most of it.
I really like that. I really like the guy when they do the quiz. Did you get to that part where he's getting quizzed? They go
bit?
over it.
Was it Glenn
So-
Powell?
No,
They were quizzing him?
not one of the actors. They just went up to the
No?
audience and they're like, "We're gonna see who knows
Yes.
all the questions,"
Yeah,
and
I
he
saw
just kept
that.
getting it. Just kept
Yep.
bam, 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 bam.
It
I'm
was
just
good,
like,
wasn't it?
woo! Yeah, don't give anybody else a chance. Don't give anybody else a chance to answer some questions. Just
No, definitely
guess
not.
them all.
They-
Just
they-
guess them
They
all.
called him.
Super
Didn't they
fan.
call him? Didn't they call him Maverick? And he's like, "Well, I haven't got any hair."
Yeah, yeah.
That dude.
Yeah,
It was
that's
good
right.
though, because
Yeah.
they had the whole thing on the USS Midway in San Diego
Yeah.
on the ship, which they've turned into a museum.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I do
Really, really
remember.
cool.
And then I think they put also put an actual IMAX screen in or something or other. They were saying, and some
Yeah.
sound system or something or other,
Yeah,
because
it's
that's
really,
the kind
really
of
cool.
movie this is. It's just an event movie.
It's an action movie because the
yeah,
actors
yeah.
went through
Like,
months of
but-
training.
But what I'm saying, it's meant to be experienced on
Yeah.
the big screen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
fair enough.
So
Fair enough. Because
I-
that's why they waited so long to release it.
I was actually
Mhm.
that excited. I also went and watched some people on YouTube after they'd come out of the premiere, and some of the
Yeah.
critics I actually watched, they were just like glowing, like literally glowing, and they didn't really say anything about the movie. They're just like, this movie is old school, so I'm assuming that means they've made it in the old school style way.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is going to be just one of those movies where you can just go in there, sit, and just
That's it.
enjoy
That's
and
it.
be an experience.
Well, like you said, it was the right time. Tom said it was the right time to make the movie. With all the technology that we've got around, CGI is so good. Well,
Yeah.
he decided, okay, now's the time to make the movie. It's going to be a great movie because he's been in 70 films.
Yeah,
That's a lot of movies, and he's earned more than $10 billion in ticket sales.
that's pretty
It's
impressive.
crazy. It's crazy
because
because that's why, and I think that's why he waited to release the movie after the pandemic. Not after the pandemic as such, but after lockdown. Everybody was off lockdown. Everyone can go back to the movies because he is a box office Top Gun.
I see what you did there.
It's
Yeah,
a lame joke.
like I said, I'm on the Tom Cruise kick. I'm literally gonna go and watch his whole Mission Impossible series because I've only seen one of them, and it's like one in the middle. It was like I think can't even remember exactly which one it was, but I remember when I went to see it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like really good. I went and watched this random Mission Impossible movie in the
Really?
theater. I can't remember which one of it is, but it's one of the later ones. I think it's got actually I might be able to look it up because it's got Hawkeye in it.
Was the
The
One of the
actor
more
that
recent
plays
ones.
Hawkeye, Jeremy
Mm.
Renner.
I'm not too sure. I can't say.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah, because
Mission
you
Impossible for a very long
haven't
time.
seen it, so
Not much of an action movie fan.
Yeah,
I don't
so
mind it. If the story's good, I'll watch anything. But I don't go out of my way.
Ghost
I feel
Protocol
like
it would
an
have
action
been
movie.
because I had Jeremy Renner in it, the one I went to see, which is 2011, so that's quite a while ago.
Fair enough. Yeah, because one of the more recent ones, I don't
So
know.
yeah, there's been more
which one it
recent
was.
ones with Superman. What's his name? The latest Superman.
The latest Superman. He was
Henry Cavill.
Oh,
I
that
was
guy,
about to
yeah.
say Zack Snyder because underneath his name's Zack Snyder. I'm like, that's the director. And then I'm like, oh no, Henry Cavill. That's it. And he's in Witcher and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, he's in like one of the later Mission Impossibles. And then there's another Mission Impossible coming out, I think this year.
There you go.
So he's just pumping out the Mission Impossibles like no tomorrow. But
It's
yeah,
impressive.
I want to go
What's
and watch
impressive?
all the other ones. So I'm going to watch a whole series. So
That sounds really good. Because what's impressive about those movies, I guess most of his movies, Tom Cruise's movies, is that he actually does his own stunts.
yeah,
is awesome.
yeah, that's right. So
It's awesome. I mean,
because in one of the Mission Impossibles, he runs down the side of the building, like he literally jumps off and
yeah,
starts running down, hanging from a plane in another one. I think that
it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy. I think Top Gun was probably what did it for him. You know, the first Top Gun probably gave him that thrill of like, ooh, you know, I could do this.
yeah, that's
I could
right.
really, really do
I
this.
wonder if he had his pilot's license before he.
No,
so
not
it
before
was
Top Gun.
after
No.
that.
I think it was in the 90s. I think they said it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like 94 or 92.
Let's have a look.
I think he got his pilot's license. I think it's 94. I bet you it's 90. I think I just have this gut feeling. It's probably wrong.
Okay, so he got his pilot's license in 1994.
There you go.
So
Bing, bing,
yeah,
bing,
you're
bing.
right. Right on the money.
Yeah, I did a lot of research in but
Have you?
I don't know. You can't see, but I've had surgery, so I can't write anything.
I know.
So I've
tell
just
tell
been
us
watching,
tell
hoping
us
it sinks in.
tell us all about your meltdown.
My meltdown because
Yeah.
I can't do anything. I really, honestly can't do anything. I was hungry today. I'm thinking, I want some food. I can't make anything. I should have got some meals from work because we make frozen meals at work. I should have bought some frozen meals so I could chuck in the microwave. I had a pie
You had
because
a
I could put
pie.
pie in the microwave. And then I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, what can I eat? I ate some chips and I ate some junk food because it was the only thing I could.
How'd you get the
I'm like,
packets
I can't actually
open?
physically make food, but I'm like, you know when your body wants food and not junk food.
Yeah.
So it wasn't satisfying. And then I'm like, Brett, I'm hungry. Can you make something for me? And he cut some oranges for me. I wasn't feeling the oranges, but I ate them.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted you to
No.
cook me a roast.
I wanted some proper food. We had hot dogs for dinner,
Okay.
which was satisfying. I just needed something like that.
Yeah.
Not
You
a
needed a kebab.
junk. Yeah, kebab. Just whatever.
Yeah.
Pizza, whatever. Just some real food. Some
Po-
dim sims.
Post drugs. Is that what you so when you had your surgery actually, what did they give you? Because you didn't go to sleep, you said. So
No, because I waited all day to go in for day surgery. And I waited all day, and then by the end of it, I'm like, I'm so over this. I kept falling asleep in the room, and I said to the lady next to me, I'm really sorry. I'm probably snoring. And she's like, no, you're not snoring. But I woke up and I'm like bent over, like sideways, like my head's all the way down. I'm passed out. So I'm thinking I'm probably looking like an idiot, falling asleep here. Thinking, when are we going to go in? So about 3 o'clock, they wheeled me in, just before 3.
okay.
There's like, here we go. And then they're like, going to go to sleep, or do you want to just go local? And I said, which is quicker? He's like, the local. And I'm like, all right, give me the local. As long as I don't see. He's like, that's okay. You won't see anything.
Yeah.
And then it was over in like 10 minutes.
Oh,
After he
that quick.
pumped my hand through it. Yeah, it was pretty quick.
So did he
but,
put
you know.
it? Did he put a needle or anything?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. So yeah.
And look at the needle
Okay.
at first. I'm like, holy crap! That's a huge needle. He's like, oh, that's not. He's like, I should have shown you that one. He's like, I'm not using. That's a drawing needle. I don't need that one. I'm like, crap! I'm thinking you're sticking that in my arm. It wasn't just like the actual canister bit was big. It was the actual thickness of the needle. I looked at it. I'm like, I have sewing needles thinner than that. It was it was thick.
I would have been like, I'm out of here. No,
You would have passed out.
I would have passed out.
You looked at that. Go, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah, it's all right. I'll stick with the pain. Thanks. I'd rather an inflamed arm.
and the thing is, as he's putting it in there, it just feels like it's just pumping it full of fluid. So I look at my hand afterwards, and I could still feel a little bit, but it's just like he's pumped it all. So it was like just like a balloon full of fluid.
Oh no!
I'm like, oh.
Oh no!
But then it wasn't too bad. So it was all just like jokes and stuff like that, as you usually do. But it's different being in the theater while you're awake.
Yeah,
because I don't think anyone really has that sort of, experience. Not many do, but you're awake. And it was over. I was talking to the nurse the whole time. She was holding my hand in my other hand, and they got this, like, they got this thing. He's like, one of the guys, the surgeon or whatever. I don't know, surgeon, maybe nurse or whatever. It's like, you cold? I had like 2 blankets on me. Yeah, a little bit. So he puts this. It's like a tube, and it goes at the bottom of your blankets, and you don't know it's there when you're actually put to sleep. He's like, yeah, usually you're asleep when this is, but it blows hot air under your blanket, and it actually puffs your blanket up. So yeah, I'm like, I need one of these for the bed. It's the bomb. It just like blows
Comfy?
it up like a balloon,
Really
like a
comfy?
pillow, and it's full of hot air, like warm air. It's just so good. And they turned it off. I'm like, you took my warm air.
No.
And at one stage, I'm like, I want to look. And the nurse is like, I wouldn't look just yet.
Did you end up taking a sneak peek, or
No, I didn't have a look, because by the time I wanted to have a look, she's like, oh, they're sewing you up now. I'm like, I'm thinking, I don't want to see myself get sewn up. I'll have a look at the actual, maybe I might have a look with my hands open. Here's a disturbing thing. He's like, oh, the surgeons, you might smell something. It's okay. We don't use scalpels to cut you open. We use this. It's like a heat laser thing, and it cauterizes as it cuts. Okay. So you might smell your own burning flesh.
Wow.
Lucky I didn't smell it, because you have to wear a mask in hospital. So I still had my mask on.
Of course, yeah.
So, but yeah, interesting, fun times. It's not something
So
you usually.
You didn't crack a sneak peek. Oh.
No, I wanted to, and the thing is, like, it was only.
That's probably because you didn't, because you probably would be like.
I was too busy talking to the nurse, and then by the time I'm like, I'm gonna have a look. She's like, oh, it's signing you up anyway. Yeah. I'm like, I won't have a look, man. I don't want to see a needle go.
That's good though. It didn't take long. It's amazing
like
that
10 minutes.
The long wait, and then how quick the actual time goes to do the actual procedure.
8 o'clock in the morning until I didn't get out of there till 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay. That's a long day.
It's a long day, but I didn't go in till 3.
Fair enough.
But it was maybe just a bit before 4, 5. Yeah. Not too bad. But Gold Coast University Hospital actually has a big grand piano thing in the foyer.
And you sent me the doctor playing the piano. That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. It's like he's finished his shift and he's just sitting there playing. So I'm like, I'm going to sit inside and listen to it.
Wonder if he specifically asked for that piano, or if they just decided to put it in there.
I don't know, because then I thought about it. I'm like,
it's like, I really want to play a piano after work. It just really soothes me.
It probably would. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It was just beautiful. I think that you can actually, if you can play, you can sign up to actually go in there and play like a community.
Ah, okay.
Just it's like a community thing, but you've actually got to sign up to be able to play the piano.
Play in there. Yeah.
But I'd say a lot of those doctors and surgeons probably play piano.
They have a back audition room.
I mean, you'd have to have some steady hands to be a surgeon.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe steady hands, good for playing piano, a lot of piano practice, therefore equals surgeon.
Maybe. Imagine if that was the training. They all come in and they just got pianos or keyboards laid out in the universities and stuff. I wonder, you never know, we may end up getting a surgeon and they're like, yeah, that's exactly what they do.
Was it Doctor Strange that was a surgeon?
Yeah.
Have you seen the first one? Yeah. And he was a surgeon, and then he got the shakes after the accident.
That's exactly
couldn't do
right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Doctor Strange, are you going to go see the second one?
Yes. I actually enjoyed the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm not much of a superhero movie fan.
It's out now.
It's out now.
Yeah, have you seen
that?
Have you seen the trailers?
Yeah, I've seen the trailers. They've been everywhere lately.
Yeah. Well, that's why, because it's out.
There you go.
So
I think I might have to
I'm
make a trip
actually,
to go watch it.
you know who's directing that movie?
Who's that?
Sam Raimi.
Really?
Yeah,
Don't even know who he is.
he directed the original well, not the original Spider-Man, but the Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire Spider-Mans.
Oh, the most popular Spider-Man.
He also did Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell.
Ah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
So
I'm keen for watching
have
it.
have you seen the Evil Dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. That is
So
good.
he also, I think that was kind of his start of movie making, was that movie.
Evil Dead. Ah,
Evil Dead.
cool.
He also created Hercules: The Legendary Journeys.
Yep. I haven't actually watched that yet.
So
don't know how you see with the
no, that
Hercules.
Hercules: The Legendary Journeys is the TV show.
Oh,
Kevin
really?
Sorbo.
Oh, hang on. I not have seen that. I thought there was isn't there a Hercules movie? They made
Oh, there's been heaps, but not by
yeah,
Sam
I
Raimi.
know. There's,
No,
I
no.
don't. Yeah, they've never.
Yeah,
I mean, the Disney one's good, but they need one like a proper story.
Yeah,
I
you
feel-
want like an accurate one to the Greek mythology, you mean?
I would. Was it the 12
The 12 Labors?
something? That's the one. I really want them to do that as a story. That'd be really cool as an action flick. I'd definitely watch that. Maybe there's a series, or is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
probable. But they'd have to call it Heracles. Isn't that his
Yes.
actual name, Heracles?
Heracles. Exactly. All right, let's get back to what we actually know, because we have no idea.
Met Gala. Oh, do you
Met
want Met Gala,
Gala.
or do you want to keep going with the Tom?
Oh, we
Tom
can
Cruise
keep going. We can
premiere.
go Met Gala. We can go Met Gala because I've got heaps to talk about.
Okay,
There's so
tell me all
much
about it,
stuff.
because I know nothing.
I feel like there's always news about
apart
Met-
from
I mean,
apart from that, it's a fashion show. Actually, do you want to tell people that might not know what Met Gala is? It's
yeah, because
basically
I had no
the
idea what it was until the
That's
other day.
basically the Oscars fashion show, but you
It
can elaborate more.
It is. It's they have a theme every year too, and a lot of fashion designers make clothes for high profile celebrities, and they just walk the red carpet and show their stuff. So you've always got, apparently, Rihanna is like a big, fashionista on the red carpet at the Met Gala ball. But
Okay.
she's pregnant this year,
yep.
ready to pop anytime now. So she wasn't there, but they actually had a statue inside
Of
to
Rihanna,
dedicated to her.
really?
Pregnant Rihanna. Yeah, they actually had her inside
I
because
thought
couldn't
she was
be
actually there. There you go. So that was actually a wax figure, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Statue.
And the theme was this year was gilded glamour. So gilded glamour is referring to the period of extravagant materialism, which was the 1870s. So the big butts, the Goldie,
Okay. The big
you know,
butts.
yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah.
the-
Where they
they'd
stick
stuff
out
their
in the
bums
dress.
full of-
Yeah.
and and
Where the
yeah,
dresses
and-
stick out. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Is that kind of like that British show? What's that called? You know what I'm talking about, Dana?
Downton Abbey or something.
Yep, Downtown Abbey.
Downton
Is that
Abbey.
kind of the same era?
I think I'm not too sure. That's a different. I think this is American materialism.
Yep.
In the
The Gilded Age, Downtown Abbey. Gilded Age. There you
Was
go.
that the Gilded Age? But that
The
wasn't.
Gilded Age. It's actually a new series. It's called The Gilded Age.
No, this is Gilded Glamour. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
the Gilded Glamour period.
Gilded Glamour.
Have a look at
From-
1870s. Fashion.
Yeah, that's what the new series is called. The Gilded
there you go.
Age. It's called The Gilded Age. But
Well, as you can see, we're a little bit confused about it. We are not the only ones that were confused. The celebrities was really confused. You think we were confused? At least we were a little bit more on the money. Some of these people, what they were wearing, was nothing to do with gilded glamour. There was one chick there. I can't remember what her name is, but she's in a full leather suit.
okay.
So that's definitely
Why?
not gilded
Yeah,
glamour.
that's not Gilded Glamour.
There's
not
not
at all.
gilded glamour. There's a lot of fashion there that was just did not fit at all. There was what else was there? Oh, Kim Kardashian. Did you see the dress she wore?
I think so, yeah.
And
Hang on.
she couldn't get up the stairs. She couldn't get up the steps because it was so long and the way it was small at the bottom. She had to go up the steps sideways, and like it was an embarrassment because she was actually wearing a 60-year-old dress. That was actually Marilyn Monroe's dress.
Oh,
she
that
was
green
wearing.
one? It kind of
No,
looks...
no, the
nah.
Goldie. It's
Oh,
like
yeah. It does look a bit goldy. I think it's just... It's my coloured eyes. Yeah, I see it. I'm
Goldie.
looking at it right
like
now.
the-
I looked a
this
bit...
dress.
it looks a bit green, and I'll send you this photo later. Actually, I might be able to send now, but I'm looking at it, and yeah, it's definitely gold.
Yeah, it's like that. Is that the dress gold or is it blue? Is it white or is it blue? No. Yeah, that's the dress that Marilyn Monroe wore 3 weeks before the Met Gala ball, and this is like massive news because it's I don't know. You give me your opinion. 3 weeks ago, she said that she was gonna. That's the dress she's gonna wear. She tried it on. She didn't fit. She was told she had to lose weight because the dress cannot be altered. They're not altering the dress at all because it's Marilyn Monroe's dress, the one that she's saying "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" in.
Yeah.
So they weren't going to alter the dress at all. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to lose some weight. So she, those sauna suits. She was wearing that twice a day, running on the treadmill, and then she cut out all sugars and carbs just to fit in that dress. And like they're saying, I can't remember who it was. But one of the actresses that was actually there on the red carpet said what she said about fitting into the dress, doing on the diet is not a good thing to say, because there are a lot of people out there that are battling with body issues, and she's out there saying, "Oh, you mean she's not fat at all. Like she's not big. She's not a big girl. She's very slim." And she's like, "I need to lose more weight." This is not doing
certain people with certain issues any favors. Yeah.
Exactly right. So I just think that even if she was, just keep your mouth shut, woman. Don't make it, a big thing, because people look up to her. People look up to. There's probably better people to look up to than the Kardashians, but people follow her, especially teens and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea that she should have said something like that. It's not doing anybody any favors. But there was a lot of crap happening. Nicki Minaj was there.
Yeah,
she was. Did you see her dress?
Tell me.
She's
about
wearing a
Nicki.
baseball cap with like a headband on top, and she's like this massive black dress. She called out a man who she said leaked her attendance. She called him out on the red carpet.
What? He what? Her attendance?
He leaked her attendance, so she.
Leaked her attendance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm looking
they were
at that dress
announcing that
right
she was
now.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about that dress.
I mean, it was all about the baseball caps.
Yeah,
did you see Kylie Jenner's?
But I don't see the baseball caps being in that era.
No, but that's the thing. Kylie Jenner, what she was wearing was the wedding dress cross baseball cap. She's got like a wedding dress looking thing, and then a white baseball cap with a veil. It's not gilded glamour. Like,
no. If you're gonna pick a theme, at least dress in the theme.
Cardi B killed it.
Cardi B?
I reckon. Cardi B. The dress she was wearing is over 1 kilometer of chain in that dress. Imagine how heavy it would be. She's all in gold. It's pretty blingy. It's nice though. I like it.
Yeah, looking at it now, it's like a goldy color.
Yeah.
Yeah, sparkly, very sparkly, very glittery.
But they reckon the best dress of the night was
Celine Dion. No, was Celine even there? I'm just throwing
trying to
names
think
out
of
there.
trying to think of her name.
Did
now.
Madonna go?
Oh, she wore the dress was gorgeous. Like, honest to God, it was a gold dress with a bow, and then when they undid the bow,
Who was that?
With blue. Somebody's ex.
Somebody's ex.
Ryan Reynolds? No.
You mean Blake Lively?
That's her. That's
her. Yeah, that's not his
her
ex.
dress.
That's his wife.
Her dress was, oh my God, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous dress.
I gotta look.
It's amazing.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow, extravagant.
Yeah, and she says it's modeled after New York.
I'm pretty sure she's still married to Ryan Reynolds.
Is she?
Yeah. They got kids together too.
I don't know if
I'm pretty sure his daughter's name's James. And then I can't remember his son's name, but it's also very quite funny. Actually, I need to look that up. Who else was looking good at the Met Gala? But yeah, she looks extravagant. She looks stunning.
I don't know. Well, Lizzo, what she was wearing was pretty cool, but she came with a flute, and she was playing the flute on the red carpet. She came with a flute. Oh, there's some Mr. Jonas, Joe Jonas. His Versace suit looked pretty cool, and his pregnant wife. They looked really nice. Then you had Dwayne Wade. He was
they've actually
shirtless.
they got 3 daughters. Okay, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, and their names are James, Innes, I think is how you say it, Innes, Ines, and Betty.
Oh, Betty.
Yeah, and she's married to Ryan Reynolds. So.
Oh, there you go. So they're still together.
Still together.
I don't know why
Nobody's ex.
I swear I read that they weren't together.
No, they're still together.
Maybe they didn't arrive together.
Maybe you were thinking of Kim and Kanye. They're not together anymore. I don't know if you've been keeping up with that news.
It's too much. Was it somebody apologized for getting involved in the drama? Was it maybe Black China or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, I don't know.
I
just
don't really
heard that
follow
briefly
Kim.
just before.
Don't really follow Kim.
No,
that much.
No, me either. The only reason why I was sort of half following it is because she was in all this Met Gala ball crap.
Yeah. Lots of news. Well, she did wear Marilyn Monroe's dress after all, so
I think that's what she was looking for, the news for that. But the thing is, it didn't turn out all good news, considering it was pretty much like body shame. I, in my opinion, not something you turn around and say to people who have body image issues when she's looking as skinny as a rake and she says, "I need to lose weight," and us normal people go, "Well, it's not right. I don't think it's right." But Dwayne Wade, he's a basketballer. I'm pretty sure. He went shirtless under a Versace suit.
Who was that?
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do remember hearing that.
He went shirtless under a Versace suit.
Dwayne Wade.
There was some very weird fashion, I have to admit. Not everybody was.
But none of them really dressed in that actual theme, did they?
No, I think they were very confused.
See it. Wow, that's very, very white, very cream. I'd be scared to wear that. I feel like I'd spill my pickles and cheeseburger to sauce all over that white suit.
Definitely.
They'd be like, oh, geez, look at those nice touches of paint that he's put on there or something. all these food stains. I should make that a thing. When I become a famous artist and release an album, I'm gonna use food stains to make my suit, like Lady Gaga. You know how she wears all these clothes.
Yeah.
Don't you steal my ideas, Lady Gaga? I know you listen to our podcast.
But speaking of Lady Gaga, we were talking about.
Actually, she's written a song. She performed, didn't she? Perform at the Met Gala too? I thought.
I'm not too sure because I know that maybe it was Top Gun.
Yeah. She's got a song at Top Gun, but I thought she also performed at Met Gala. Maybe I'm wrong.
I was saying that chick that wore the suit, the leather suit, Irina Shayk. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was a head to toe Burberry outfit, but it's like very biker chic. It looks pretty cool actually. She's actually got a leather tie, a leather shirt, like a vest underneath the leather jacket. I actually quite like that, but it's not gilded glamour. Oh, Gwen Stefani was there.
Oh, so Lady Gaga didn't go to this year's Met Gala, and neither did Harry Styles, and neither did Beyonce. I'm surprised Harry didn't go because he's got new music and he, you know, his very fashionable and
He is.
stylish. So you'd think he'd be there. Maybe he must have had something on.
Because it was
Something more important.
there was
Something
was a
more
lot of guys
important than the
wearing
Met
dresses.
Gala.
There was a lot of guys wearing dresses.
Actually,
though. I think it seems like a
Beyonce,
new
you'd
thing.
think Beyonce would be there too.
You think so, but
Being a
sometimes I think
fashion
that she feels
icon
like she's too
herself.
big for her boots. No offense to Beyonce,
But she deserves it. She's a queen. She's an
Queen Bee.
She's
Queen Bee.
yeah. She's royalty.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's
but,
pop royalty. Stop hating.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
hating
but not
on
my
the-
royalty.
Stop hating on the
Not for
pop
me.
royalty, Sarah.
But did you see Gwen Stefani's got a neon green gown? Vera Wang. Looks really cool. Yeah, it
really?
looks nice.
This was at the Met
She's
Gala
still
too.
looking pretty. Yeah, she's still looking pretty
Pretty
good for her age.
Pretty
Yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah.
But there was a lot of guys wearing dresses or skirts.
Oh, why doesn't that surprise me? It doesn't surprise me.
There's
in
a
the
lot
least.
of couples that were gender flipping their.
Wow, she's
their
kind
outfits.
of like. Is that like a green or yellow?
Apparently neon green.
Neon green. Oh yeah,
Apparently,
I can
yeah,
really see
neon
it
green.
now.
But it looks really nice.
It does.
It suits her.
Looks very stunning. She's still
Who else
gorgeous.
Travis Barker wore a. I'd say it's more of a kilt, but he had
Okay,
dress pants
yeah, yeah,
underneath. And who's he going out with? The other Jenner chick. Oh, Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, isn't he? Something like that. Yeah, they were wearing matching dresses by the same designer, which I can't think of.
Courtney
I've got so
Kardashian
much
he's
here.
going out with.
Courtney, yeah. So they both wore dresses or skirts.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. Very stunning, very stunning.
Yeah, but it's more of a kilt. I'd say it's more of a kilt.
Yeah,
Some of these guys
definitely.
are like that's more of a kilt, but some of these other outfits the guys wearing are definitely dresses.
So yeah, he's going out with Courtney, and then yeah, what else? What else have you got?
Oh,
Met Gala
Bad
wise?
Bunny.
Bad
Check
Bunny.
out Bad Bunny. Check out Bad Bunny on the New York Times website.
I've got to tell you this. This is kind
Yeah.
of off the Met Gala track, but
Okay, that's all right.
did you see that Cashmere Scigirl made $50 million on OnlyFans?
I did.
That's
I
pretty
did.
crazy, eh? There's
It's
a lot
crazy.
of simps out there.
You can make a lot of money on OnlyFans, though.
Yeah, I can't.
You can. It's ridiculous.
I'm blown away.
It's ridiculous, especially if you're a little bit famous.
What is
But-
with I'm just looking at Bad Bunny right now. What is with those shoulders?
That's what it says. It looks like someone's sitting on his shoulders underneath that long Burberry skirt.
It's like a big it's a big trench coat.
It is. It's crazy, but
It's like it's about to open it. And you want to buy a watch?
it's and then his hair.
Wow, I just like that's some puffy shoulders right there. But I suppose that would fit in kind of with the Gilded Age, wouldn't it? Didn't they have like puffy kind of sleeves?
Yeah, but guys weren't wearing dresses.
But
'Cause
he
Elon Musk was
ca-
there,
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I did.
and
see
he was
that.
dressed in a just a tux, I guess. But did you know his mum's a supermodel?
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
his
What's
mum's
her
a supermodel.
What's her
She-
name?
May with an E, Maye Musk.
Oh wow.
She's like 74 and she's a supermodel.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go.
Crazy, eh?
Wow. There you go.
Yeah. Apparently she's a dietitian because Elon Musk was born in South Africa,
So that's where he got all those good looks from.
and then they moved and she started again over there as a dietitian, and then she became, I guess, when she'd also supplement her income with modeling.
There you go.
So there you
That's
go.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's really outdoing himself, the old Elon, lately.
Well, not just that. He's, most of his family's rich.
Yeah, yeah.
All the siblings
Yeah,
are
they
all
had
rich.
I think they own like the diamond mines or something or other
It's
in South
crazy.
Africa.
It's
You know,
I didn't.
you
look
know
at the
something
words.
that made me laugh the other day though. I was watching a YouTube video about him with Twitter because I've just been watching everyone else's
Yeah.
opinion, and he goes,
Yeah.
"My favorite African American, Elon Musk." I'm like, oh my god, that's gonna upset so many people, but at
It
the
is, but
same
you think about
time,
it,
it's
true,
the
I guess.
truth.
It is true. It is so true. It, okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry if you're
This-
offended,
this
but I'm
is-
not sorry.
No,
I'm
but
not
this is-
going to apologize for truth.
Okay. Yes. Okay. And this
Not
this
my
this
truth.
comment might,
Not my truth. The truth.
this might get me. This might get us cancelled, Ben. But I think he might be more African American than some of the African Americans
Well,
in America.
that are there now, yeah.
Yes, they're claiming. You know.
Because didn't he kind of like literally move kind of from South Africa to the US? So
He did. Yeah. They did. Yeah.
I mean,
and then-
if you really want to be specific, you could say he's still. Although I suppose he's got since how he's living there, he's probably got citizenship, so you can literally class him as
exactly.
African American. But yeah,
that's true.
so.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get cancelled. We're gonna get cancelled.
This episode took a
Don't
turn
shoot
for the
me.
worst, but I couldn't help myself. I just
Don't
I was
shoot
like,
me.
wow,
Well,
yeah.
but then again, I could say I'm an African Australian.
Well-
So okay. It's all good. Okay, now we're gonna get away from that. Otherwise,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably-
Let's move on. Let's move on before we get cancelled.
But there was so much there. Like
Too late. You've
ju-
already been cancelled. Speaking of African Americans, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Yes.
Yes. Do you want
Yes. Oh my god.
move
Oh my
on
God,
to
Dave
him?
Chappelle.
to
He
move on
was
to him? Yeah.
he was attacked.
Attacked.
He was attacked on stage earlier this week.
Yeah, by a trumper, no
Isaiah Lee.
less.
Isaiah
By a
Lee.
trumper.
He's a trumper. Well,
It's
there
a
you go. I didn't know he
trumper.
was a trumper.
Well, yeah, well, you do because I showed you his songs before the bloody show, which I was actually surprised, but then I went and because I like to go get my opinion from YouTube.
Yeah. All the time.
All the time.
'Cause it's-
So
it's-
technically, you can't
there's never
cancel
any-
me because they're not my opinions. They're other
Well, the
people's
thing is,
opinions.
you know,
So-
it's the best place to get your information. There is no misinformation
So-
on YouTube.
Yeah. Anyway, his like, yeah, this guy's a Trumper. You're not gonna know who's who. You could look at a certain person and be like, oh, they're gonna vote this certain party when you walk down the street. But
Yeah.
these days you can't because you don't know, like, because there's people of certain stereotypes on both sides now.
Yes.
So anyway, I just laughed. The whole reason they even found this out is because this guy has songs on Spotify, which we actually went and listened to, and I said he's like a trash SoundCloud rapper, like literally. Come run at me, bro.
It was
Come
pretty
run at
bad.
me. Come run
y-
at me.
I mean, it was okay.
Other
yeah,
than
it
that,
was pretty bad. Maybe-
we don't really know much about him. But
maybe we just, you know what it is, Ben? Maybe we're just too old to like that kind of music.
maybe
I think that's our
maybe.
problem. We're just too old.
I'm surprised that I'm sure over the next week his streams are just gonna rise up
Yeah, probably.
because I think
It's
it's only
crazy,
just
though.
it's only just really starting to come out that
I mean,
he's
considering
got songs on Spotify.
is it fair though? I mean,
Maybe
he
Joe
tagged him-
Rogan should say, if you don't take him off of Spotify, I'm going to pull my show from Spotify.
He makes too much money from that. He's not gonna say anything.
I'm
You
just joking.
crazy.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, no, that's all right. But anyway, he was just attacked with. He was charged with assault with a deadly weapon after he rushed a comedian during a comedy set. It was apparently it was a replica handgun.
Yep. Oh, it
And a
was a
knife.
replica handgun.
Yeah, it wasn't a real handgun, but he also had a
Okay.
knife.
Yeah,
It was,
I seen the knife
he
was
ca-
kind of attached to the gun. Is that right?
I think so.
Well, at least the
I'm
photos.
not too
look,
sure.
The photos look like it was attached to the gun.
Yeah, there you go.
but it might
there you
not
go.
have been.
Because what was the festival? So Netflix is a joke festival.
Yeah, and
Was-
there was a whole bunch of other comedians there because Chris Rock comes running out. Did you see that? Did you see
Yeah,
the
but the
Chris Rock
thing is,
thing?
apparently he joked about it because I heard that he said, I never thought I'd see Jamie Foxx in a was it
Cowboy hat.
in a cowboy hat or something like that. So come to my rescue. But apparently he was just making a joke because I went to check all that, and he says, yeah, he was just having a joke that his friends came to help him.
Yeah.
beat
No,
these
no.
people
Did you
up
see
and
what Chris Rock said though?
Oh, about
Yeah.
about the Will Smith slap.
Is that Will Smith?
It's so good. It's so good. But he said, Dave Chappelle, being the guy he is, he said he needed to talk to him. So he also added that he also, the guy as Isaiah Lee appeared to be mentally ill. So he thought he'd have a chat to him and find out what's going on. I don't know if you read about this.
No, I haven't read about that. So tell me all about it.
Yeah, so he explained to Dave that what prompted the attack. He told him a story about his grandmother from Brooklyn who'd been forced out of her neighborhood due to gentrification. So he said that by doing that, he wanted to draw attention to her situation.
Okay.
Which is so weird.
Couldn't he just send an email like other people and be like,
Exactly.
Can you bring attention to this?
Yeah, no, instead he decided to try and attack somebody on stage just to... That's what he said. He appeared to be mentally ill. So he's obviously this guy's got some issues.
Yeah. That's hard. It's hard out there. It's hard out there. As Lily Allen would say, it's hard out there for a bee. I don't want to swear because we usually put clean. Well, I could say it and then just not put the clean rating on this episode, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's do it. It's hard out there for a bitch.
It's hard out there for a bitch.
It's hard out there for a bitch. Look at us getting all edgy. We're getting real edgy over here, Sarah, at the Trending Again podcast.
Well, I did hear something, and since we started this podcast, I started networking and trying to get into all the podcasty, nitty gritty stuff. And I heard that if you're going to swear, don't beep it out because people actually, if you're gonna, they just want to hear it. Just say it. Yeah. If you're gonna say it, say it. If you're not gonna say it, just leave it out, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
it's okay. We'll return to family friendly Trending Again next episode. Well, I'm sorry. I apologize, but I don't apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Demi Lovato out.
but I'd like to know if you actually if anyone actually listens with their kids, because that'd be
very interesting. Very interesting. Well, they're not listening to us anymore. I just ruined that. It's okay. It's okay. That word just means female dog, nothing more.
That's exactly right.
Exactly right.
That's exactly right. But no, that was pretty interesting.
And like I said before, it's not my truth. It's the truth. It is hard out here for a bitch.
It is hard out here for a bitch. Damn straight it is. Ask any bitch out there. We'll tell you.
Hey, grow a pair of tits. It's hard out here for a bitch. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like saying now to people, being like, either grow a pair of balls or a pair of tits. I'm like, choose one or both. I don't care.
Yeah, there's a lot of both these days. So I'm sorry.
Choose one or both.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it, but
have a good diet of concrete and harden that fuck up.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Ah, boy. I'm sorry.
What do you do?
Got a lot of.
Here I am saying harden the fuck up, and here I was whinging about my hand earlier.
Yeah, well, that's normal for you.
I can't make any food. I can't do anything. I washed myself, and I was so proud that I tied the bag on.
I told you it's hard out here for a bitch.
It is. I tied the bag on by myself, like with my mouth and my hand, and then when I'm trying to wash myself in the shower, I finished. I'm like, I can't wash my left hand because it's the one hand.
Just think how bad. Just think how bad that's gonna smell, that left hand.
Oh no, I had to get Brett to wash my arm for me because I couldn't wash my arm.
Can you wash my one hand
nice clean,
after you go to the bathroom? You know what would really suck? Is go in the bathroom. Wiping must be so hard. You must be going.
It's not easy.
You must be going, hun, I really need you to come wipe my ass for me.
I'll hear the door close and the car start up.
Come on, Claire, let's go.
Did somebody say KFC? The next minute he's gone.
Hey, no, we're not endorsing KFC here. It's
No, it's
Red
just
Rooster.
the ad.
Red Rooster.
Red Rooster?
Have you had a rooster roll
that's
yet? Have you had one yet?
No, but
What are you doing,
no.
Andy? What are you doing, AJ?
He's gonna peel my prawns for me tomorrow. That's what he's gonna do. Because I
Peel
tell
your
you what I
prawns?
told.
Oh, he's
I
coming
told
down.
Claire.
Coming down now.
Oh, because we're going out for
Put
lunch
some
tomorrow. It's
shrimps on
Mother's
the
Day.
barbie.
What are you doing tomorrow? What are you taking your mum out somewhere? Are you going? You guys going out for lunch? Did you buy us something nice? Some nice, pretty jewelry. You're like looking. You're like,
Yeah.
shit, I forgot.
No. We actually went shopping today. Me and my sister.
Oh, that's good.
And the siblings, we all went shopping today. Bought some tops and whatnot. Some candle
nice.
stuff. Actually, just a plate because she's got heaps of candles. So
Yeah.
just a nice plate to put a diffuser on. So
Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds nice.
yeah, so it should be good. Yeah, no.
Taking it-
So keep
you're
going. What that? So did he get something nice for Mother's Day tomorrow?
I don't know what I'm getting. I have no idea.
No, did he get something?
Would Brett get something for me?
No.
I don't know.
I mean AJ.
AJ. Oh yeah, he ended up getting something.
Oh,
he
yeah.
took mum out today and then went shopping, and she chose what she wanted
Oh,
because it's her birthday on Wednesday too. So we've got to.
Oh, so you bought her a brand new car.
A brand new car.
Words out. So I hope she doesn't listen to this episode before Mother's Day,
No, you know what's always a winner? Gold.
even though it's
Where
only
the
tomorrow.
gold at?
Where the gold at?
She got a gold chain. Apparently, it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
$600 down to $260 or something.
Yeah, you know,
So
my
what
mum always whinges that she doesn't. Yeah, she whinges. Sorry, Mum, if you're listening to this, but you never buy me jewelry, and then we buy jewelry, and she never wears it.
there you go.
Sorry, you're being dubbed on
That's pretty funny.
to all our fans around the world.
You know what it is, Ben? It's because you got to take her out to nicer places. You go, come on, Mum, put all your jewelry on. I'm taking you out to Macca's for dinner.
to Macca's.
But you know what I mean? Just take her
Yeah,
out.
but
You need to just take her out.
see, here's the dilemma, Sarah. I could go, hey, Mum, let's go out to dinner wherever, like McDonald's, and she'd be like, I'm not getting in that car with you. With that driving, no way.
And you go, Mum, you drive.
You can
put
take
your
us
gold
to
on,
Macca's.
Put your bling bling on, and we'll go down. I'll take you to Sizzler. I mean, there's nothing
Sizzler?
wrong with that.
What do you mean, Sizzler?
no
There
Sizzler
is no
anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was
Now I
joking
really,
about
now I
Sizzler.
really want that Sizzler cheese toast.
You know, I have to send you the recipe.
Yeah,
I have to send you the
send
recipe.
me the recipe.
Out of the way. Otherwise, I'm just gonna make you like. Hang on, just make it for me, bitch, and bring it to work. Speaking of which, did I tell you that I told somebody at work where we work that we speak all about them on our podcast? And he's like, "Oh, I have to go listen now to see what you guys talk about, just so
Really?
you go and have a listen to us." Yeah, it was quite funny.
I thought it was quite funny the other what was it? Oh, yesterday one of the customers came in. I sent you the text.
Yep.
I don't want to say the name on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Yeah, where's Sarah? Is she still here?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's still here. She's just away getting an operation." I'm like, he's like, "Oh, I'm just wondering how she is." I'm like, "Oh, she's doing good. She's also working on a podcast. It's called Trending Again, if you know what a podcast is. So it'd be very interesting to see if he
I have to tell you something really
then
funny.
if he realizes that I'm actually the other one on here."
Do you want me to tell you something really, really, really funny though?
Okay.
Yesterday I was talking to Brett, not yesterday, day before, and I said, how after we had our conversation, what this podcast is turning into, and I said to him, I think our podcast is turning into more of an e-news podcast. He's like, huh? I said, yeah, e-news. He's like, what are you talking about? E-news?
Emu.
I'm like, Emus. You're doing a podcast about emus.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Well,
Entertainment
next
news.
watch out for the next episode where we talk all about emus. And
Emus. That's exactly right. I said
well,
no.
that isn't that on your to eat list actually?
No, I've tried emu.
Oh, you've tried.
I have
emu.
actually tried. It's very, very lean meat.
Very gangy.
It's just because there's not a lot of fat in it, so it's very lean. You don't cook it too long.
I feel sorry for that.
Otherwise, it gets tough. And I had it. It was when I had it. I was waiting for everybody to hurry up and get their food, eat street or something like that.
Ugh.
And I tried it. Oh, I'm making my way through all the animals. I'm making my way. I'm
making my way downtown.
All right. Okay. I haven't finished the story yet. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it gets better, Ben. It
Okay.
gets better.
All right.
So
keep going.
yesterday morning, I go to the hospital. I'm at the pre-op, part there, and
Hurry
I've
up.
gone to reception.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, can you fill this stuff out?" And then we're talking, and she says, "I said, yeah, I won't be working for a bit, but I guess I have time to work on my podcast." She's like, "Oh, you got a podcast?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, let me write it down. What's the name?" So she's writing it down. She's like, "What do you talk about?" I said, "Oh, it's more like an e-news podcast." And she's like, "Look at you, funny. Emus?" She's like, "Emus?" I said, "Entertainment news." She's like, "Oh, that makes more sense. I thought you said emus."
E-news. I'm gonna tell what.
So
That's why I'm
twice
gonna
so
tell
now.
everyone now.
Yeah,
we do an
it.
emu podcast. It's all about the
was so-
emus
It was
and
so
how they're
funny.
overrunning our country.
Like if it would have been
We
funny
that's
if it
why
happened
we
once,
all
but for it to
ride
happen
emus
twice,
to school. See, there's this big misconception overseas to all our overseas listeners. Everyone thinks we go to work or school in kangaroo pouches, but the real truth is we actually ride emus to school and to work. And if you don't know what an emu is, the best way we can kind of explain it is it's very similar to an ostrich. So everyone knows what an ostrich is.
But I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what an emu is too.
But yeah, I'm assuming most people. But for those that one person
I think-
that's listening to the podcast that doesn't,
For us,
everyone
well,
knows
yeah.
what an ostrich. So.
for our Americans listening, emu.
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 That's how you actually say it.
That's how they say it in America. We call it emu, but I'm pretty sure I've heard it
Emu.
called emu.
Okay.
Emu. I'm like, what's an emu? Then I see it. I'm like, oh, an emu. So it makes sense.
Fair
So, but they'd actually have people keep them as pets in the US.
We literally
do.
have turned into the emu podcast.
But you know what else I think about emus? I think about.
I wouldn't say
about
we're kind of.
emus.
I wouldn't say we're kind of e-news though either, because well,
Probably.
we're very educational too in some of our science topics.
Yeah, but I think this is what we're turning. I mean, this
Yeah.
episode, and
Definitely,
last week's
definitely.
episode was entertainment. And
Absolutely.
I feel like if
Speaking
we,
of, keep going.
yeah, if we keep to our plan that we're going by, if we wanted to do all these shorter episodes more often during the week, it's all entertainment stuff. We've got music, gaming. I mean, we threw in some science and tech in there. I guess that's not really entertainment, but everything else is movies, TV,
Yeah,
celebs.
exactly. Yeah.
You
Well, that's where
it's
it's
all-
at. That's where it's at.
Exactly. But there's so much stuff happening.
Yeah.
There's so much because like this weekend, anybody on the Gold Coast, if you're into the psychic stuff, Carrara Markets, take your mother to the psychic fair. This
Really?
weekend.
What,
Yeah,
tomorrow?
this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
tomorrow.
look at you. Look at you with all the local news and
every Mother's Day. I haven't been yet, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll make it.
So what
down
is
there.
it,
But I
like
heard
a
it's gonna be on the
psychic
radio.
reading? A psychic reading or
Go
something?
get a psychic reading. I think they're expensive these days. Last time I went to one.
Is that what it is? No, it's
Yeah,
not
they do
what
all
it
psychic readings there, and then they'll have type tarot cards, and that you can buy, stones and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
So
You're
mean,
right
yeah, it
into
should be
that,
alright.
all that sort of stuff. You're actually pretty good at predicting the future.
do you think so? Well, it's because I got my crystal ball.
I don't know where I was
got
going
my
to go with
crystal
that
ball.
joke. Hold on, it's hard out here for a pitch. Anyway, Chip and Dale. Actually, before Chip and Dale, we'll kind of end with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the trailer. I sent you both, one from 2 months ago and the new one from about 9 days ago.
Are we going to talk about weird?
I really want to talk about Weird Al just a little bit, even though you say you can't really remember the the trailer,
Not
but
remember the trend.
but no, not remember the trend, but remember the trailer. So let me re-enlighten you. This kind of blew me away, this trailer, because I was not expecting it. I kind of just jumped on YouTube and I'm like, oh, Weird Al Yankovic. They made a biopic about him, starring Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. That's like it just straight out of nowhere. I was just like, I need to watch this trailer, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to watch this.
But it's funny though. It's like it's a movie that nobody asked for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know,
You
I
what mean?
know.
It's such a movie.
But
Like,
I'm
who said
actually
you were-
really looking forward to it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because
Maybe.
I'm a pretty. I really like Weird Al Yankovic. Like, I don't go watch
'Cause
him
you
all
like
the.
crude humor.
Yeah. I had his DVD with all the DVD with all his music videos
Yep.
and stuff on it. So,
Yep,
and
fair
I'm
enough.
like, geez, after watching that trailer, I literally went and watched one of Weird Al Yankovic's full concerts. I'm
Really?
like, does he actually go shirtless in these concerts? So I'm like, because in the trailer,
Yep.
I keep going to call him Harry Styles, but Daniel Radcliffe is running across the stage shirtless. There's literally no concert I can find where Weird Al Yankovic's actually running around shirtless in the concert. But I got to
Really?
tell you, the concert is actually quite entertaining. So
Oh yeah. 'Cause, you
I
know,
just watched it
I
on
mean, I used to
YouTube,
like his
and they're on YouTube. They're free to watch, so you can literally just
Well, there you
type
go.
in Weird
I
Al
mean, I used to
Yankovic
like
and
his
watch a
music.
full concert. I only
feel
like
like you-
some of his songs, but I'm gonna send you that Flintstones one,
Yeah, I'll definitely
the
have to
cover
listen to it.
of
It's
the
just,
Red Hot Chili
I
Peppers.
think, because after a while, I kind of just got over the parody songs,
Yeah,
and I
fair
think
enough.
that's was the
I
problem.
think it
You know,
kind of
nothing to
blew
do
up a
with
lot
music.
too on YouTube in the early days of doing a lot of people were doing parodies of
Yeah.
songs.
On ice.
I don't
listened
find
to
it quite as big these days as it was back in the early
Yeah.
days of YouTube, where
no, this
all
is-
these like the Shane Dawsons and all that were
this-
Smosh.
yeah.
They were doing parody after parody of
Yeah, fair enough.
music videos.
Fair enough. Wow.
But
fair
I would
enough, 'cause
say
wasn't-
Weird Al Yankovic's the king of parody.
That's it.
songs.
But I can't say when I was listening to Weird Al, YouTube wasn't around.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
wasn't-
that's
It
right.
wasn't existent.
That's why I say he's the king. He literally he released one video with some company and apparently it did well, and he ended up quitting his job and being like, oh, I'm gonna go do this full time because it was so loved. I'm pretty sure the first one he did was that Another One Rides a Bus or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Yeah.
I think
And
so.
Eat
I
It,
think that's his
and then you
first
got
one.
Constipated. I like. There's so many.
Yeah.
I used to love Elmo's Got a Gun. That was my favorite.
Yeah, it's such a good song.
all-time favorite. But I'm just like reading some of the comments on YouTube actually on the trailer,
Yeah.
and people are writing. Yeah, one guy's written, or one person, Dirt, has written. He's like, the only parody recording artist to have had a more long lasting career than most of the artists he parodied.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So,
crazy.
I'm actually,
so true.
I'm really, like I said, it was the movie, as you said, the movie no one asked for, but I'm here for it. I'm looking forward to it. Daniel Radcliffe looks like an
Do you know-
interesting choice for that
Do
role.
you know why? Do you know why I think he agreed to it? Because he couldn't be as far from a Harry Potter role as you could
Well,
get.
that's the interesting thing. All the roles he's done after Harry Potter have been
Because he
so
doesn't-
far from.
Because he doesn't want to be typecast. I don't think he wants to
No,
be
yeah,
just stuck in that.
he's
type of
actually
role and
got
then just be-
great acting chops. He really does.
That's
have
exactly
some.
right. But it's all of them. They have the same sort of thing. It's when, especially with the Harry Potter franchise, and not just the movies itself, everything, they become those characters. It's hard for other people to see them as something else,
Yeah, that's right.
and it makes it really hard for them to move forward to do other roles. And I think that's why Daniel Radcliffe just takes these roles and makes them. He takes those ones that are completely different,
Yeah,
like when the one where he plays the dead body.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It couldn't be far from. He just, yeah, it's always different,
Yeah,
which is good. Which is good. So
he's had
we'll
some
see how it
great
goes.
roles since then. Like I said, he's actually got some great acting chops. I
I mean,
really like
if
that,
DVD,
and he's such a likable guy too. Like
he is,
he
but I feel
really
like
is.
if DVDs were, you know, when VHSs were in, like that was the time. This would have been something that goes straight to DVD. It
Yeah,
wouldn't have gone to
well,
movie.
basically, I guess in the era of streaming, it kind of is like a straight to DVD
true.
because it's going straight to
Yeah,
a
but
streaming service.
But still, like a lot of them.
The streaming service being the Roku channel, which we don't actually have in Australia. So I'm interested to see which streaming service it's gonna land on over here.
I think someone will pick it up.
For
Eventually.
sure.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be which one. So
exactly.
but I am actually, like I say, I'm looking forward to that movie. Anyway, let's move on to Chip and Dale. How did you feel about it?
I'm really excited.
Rescue
for this
Rangers.
One.
Did you watch it?
Like a lot of fun. Yes.
Did you watch the original series? Yeah, the cartoon.
Of course. I mean, I don't think it's any kid who grew up in the 90s who didn't watch Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
And I can just hear the song in my head, the theme tune.
Yeah.
But it was good. And what I liked about it is the way they've used the old cartoon with the new cartoon and like mess around with.
It's very interesting. Hey, I'll tell you the one thing that kind of annoyed me was the voices, but I was like, oh, I really miss their cute voices from the show. And then I realized those voices are actually in there and they're using it in the show. But what they sound like out of the show is what are the actors? John Mulaney, I think, is voicing one, and I can't remember the other one. I'm gonna have to.
There was some pretty popular. Hang on, I'll go in here.
Yeah. It's very. Have you seen Roger Rabbit? Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
Like
So it's very You Framed Roger Rabbit-esque or Space Jam or
it was
Looney Tunes back in action. It's very like that sort of, or they've been Rocky and Bullwinkle. They've done numerous, but it really reminds me of Roger Rabbit, which I'm pretty sure is also made by Disney.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Is it? No, Warner Brothers.
No, I'm sure Roger Rabbit is by Disney.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I forgot it was. I thought it was Warner Brothers.
I'm just looking because I want to be sure. Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't hear that sound through there.
Yeah, I did.
No, I wanted to check out the comments on YouTube, but they've disabled comments.
Maybe it's getting hated.
No, because I'd say it'd be also on kids' YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I'd say because it's on kids' YouTube, anything to do with kids, they don't. Oh, stupid thing. Too much noise. Yeah, it's on YouTube Kids. That's the reason why. So there's no comments. Comments are always disabled for kids' videos. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. I like the way they've taken the old stuff with the new stuff and they've combined it together to make a movie. Yeah, it's just really good. It's hard to explain, but go and watch it. I recommend go watch.
Touchstone Pictures are the production company. It was distributed by Buena Vista Pictures. So I need to.
There you go. There you go. Chip and Dale, not the strippers. The chipmunks. Not the Chippendales.
Not the Chippendales.
Not the Chippendales. Nothing wrong with the Chippendales.
So the Walt Disney Company do own Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, there you go. So, interesting stuff.
I don't think it was actually made unless they own those companies, like they're kind of companies under Disney at the time. So I'm not sure if they've like bought. They
might have bought it out.
Bought the studio and then just like it's absorbed into the Disney, or if Disney owned that company at the time. So, but
that's more
anyway,
research
it,
for
it,
another
it
time.
is now currently owned by the Walt Disney Company.
Oh, interesting. There you go. But
So-
it does look like a fun movie.
But yeah,
Definitely go
yeah,
out, go watch the trailer.
it's actually yeah.
It's,
Go watch a trailer. It's going to be on Disney Plus, streaming on Disney Plus. It's not actually a movie release. So yeah.
But I think Disney by doing that have been killing it.
Oh, they absolutely have. I'm actually another trailer that came out. I didn't ask you to watch because you're not really a Star Wars fan. Is Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan had a trailer come out, which also looks really good. I'm not going to spend too much time because you're not really a
No, that's right. Because
Star
I saw
Wars
they had a making
fan,
of
so
on Disney Plus as well. The
Yeah.
making of
so
Obi-Wan.
I'm really looking forward to the Obi-Wan
be right.
series. So should be fun.
That should be really fun.
Yeah,
No, that's all right. Because maybe I'll go watch it. I'm not saying I'm biased. Because as a kid, I'm like, oh, Star Wars is on. Let's watch Star Wars. And my parents would be like, oh, but we watched this before. Oh, but we've seen this before.
well,
It was always,
if you
we've
do
seen it
go
once,
if
we've
you
seen
do
it
go
before.
back and watch it, go watch 1, 2,
I will. I'll
watch the
definitely have
whole
to.
series.
I will definitely have to. I'm not going to knock it until I've actually watched it.
Yeah,
Because I used to knock Harry Potter until I actually read the books. And now, I mean, the movies are still meh for me, but
Yep.
the books are so much better because leave so much out. So I'll definitely go watch.
Yeah.
So it's on my list. It's on the list. It's on the list
It's
with
on
Top
the
Gun.
list.
I've got 2 weeks off, so I've got a lot of time to watch stuff.
Definitely watch Top Gun first. So whenever in the next, definitely watch Top Gun, and I'm gonna talk to you about it next episode, I think, because we've got Top Gun 2 coming out in. What do you want to do? Do you want to go see that together, Top Gun 2, or?
Yeah, I think we should, and we can do like a little vlog before we go in and watch the movie, and then come back out and vlog about it. And we can pop it up on YouTube for you guys to see, and Facebook and all that sort of stuff. Well, our antics. Maybe we might go ask some questions with other people, see what they think before and after the show, if we don't get kicked out.
Oh,
for
good.
harassing customers. But I think it should be fun. I
I'm
would like
looking
to
forward
actually
to it.
ask people's opinions, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to give their opinion.
Absolutely.
There'll be a lot of people out there. But no, it should be good. It should be good.
I'm really looking forward to it. I really am.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after watching the first film. So
I think we definitely have to
And
go out
then-
and do a few more of these before we go to our Cooley Rocks, because we still want to go to Cooley Rocks, but I think we should go out there and maybe this would be
interview
a
some
good little
peeps.
trial
Yeah.
beforehand. Maybe try.
I really want to go to that. I really want to go to that cafe too that has the open mic
Yes.
days. I think we should go to that too.
That's a good idea. I think it's a great idea, and we want to start getting some people on for interviews too, which would be
Soon.
good, or just
Yeah.
just come on for a chat. That'd be really good.
Yeah.
Change it up a bit. Maybe you guys would like to come on and talk about what you do, or something trending, or whatever, music, entertainment, something that's on this weekend. You got a gig. we want to hear about it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
leave your thoughts and comments below on our YouTube. There's no video though this week, but hopefully
No, that's all right.
if they're listening to audio,
Apologize.
leave us reviews on whatever podcasting platform. You can probably just scroll down and literally it'll say write a review. Click that, write us a review. Make sure you give us 5 stars. Tell us how handsome and pretty we are.
That's it. I don't care what you say.
How
in
nice
the
our
comments.
voices are.
It's a review.
We'd
that
love
helps,
some
but
feedback.
it.
We'll read it in future shows. We don't have any feedback, so we can't read it right now. But
You know, if you want to write something, it doesn't have to be anything interesting. You could say Ben sounds like Ray Romano on there if you like.
Well, or you could say Sarah sounds like Susie O'Neill. She's been comparing herself to the Olympic
Oh, I
champion
don't think so.
herself, Susie O'Neill. She said, I sound like Ray Romano.
She should come out. She should come on our show.
But I'm okay with sound like Ray Romano if that's what you think. Then great. Cool. I've got no
Everybody loves
problem with that.
And
Everybody
we've got
loves
a few
Ben.
parody songs on the go too.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want to
which is
give
really
anything
good.
away.
No,
Keep
no.
that.
I'm not going
Yeah.
to say anything else, but but we've got some stuff
Some
we're
ideas.
working on,
Yeah.
and I've got a couple of weeks to kill, so maybe I might even pump out some stuff.
Yeah, I was going to get lucky to record that, but I think we should do it. I really think
Yeah,
we
I
should
think so.
actually.
We can do this.
I didn't even ask him. I'm like, actually, after thinking about it, because I want to do that music video and that. So I was
Yep.
like,
Or if you're a musician and would like to sing our parody songs for us,
yeah.
hit us up. We'll plug you on our podcast and get your name out there. If you'd like to write us a song, we'd love to hear.
Yeah. Well, or even if you want your song maybe played at the end of the episode or something
it.
like that, we could definitely do that.
That's right. Or if you watch our YouTube videos, take some screenshots and make some memes out of us, because I'd love to see some funny memes
and
of
throw them on Reddit. Do you want to tell them all about the Reddit? Because we never plug our Reddit. So
no, I'll be honest, I haven't really been on our Reddit too much. I end up getting distracted by other stuff on Reddit. Reddit is one of those rabbit holes that I get completely like down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, if people talk on there, if people put anything on there, I'll see it, and I will probably should start.
Yeah, we'll literally do.
stuff.
If people literally go and make memes of us or put stuff on our Reddit, we will make a show. We'll literally make a show. I've been talking with Sarah about maybe doing a Reddit show on YouTube. Maybe not so much a podcast, but show on
More
YouTube
like
for sure. Because I think it'd be more fun to react in.
Yeah. Like a Reddit reaction show. So where
Kinda
one of us reads
like-
a Reddit story.
Like every other YouTuber out there does nowadays, from PewDiePie to KSI, and they all have this where they just get memed on, and so definitely.
Yeah. Also too, I just had an idea. If you got somebody whose birthday's coming up in the next week or before that, let us know. We can do shout outs for you.
Yeah, $50. $50.
I think that's $50.
I'm just
No, I think it's a great idea. Come on, shout out your
$200. $200. That's hard out here for us bitches.
The price is going up instead of going down.
Hey, that's normal. That's normal for me. Right? Every time I inflate the numbers.
Inflate the numbers. You're going to start an OnlyFans page and just do happy birthdays.
That's actually a really good idea. Watch out, Cashmere Scigirl. I'm coming for you. I'm going to make $50 million just by singing happy birthday.
You're in your birthday suit. You're singing happy birthday with a little sign covering everything. Happy birthday.
If you want some Ray Romano voice acting, just let me know. Hit me up. Ray Romano voice acting. I'll come and do it for half the price of Ray Romano.
If you're really sad that Ice Age is ending, it doesn't have to end. You can still have the voice talk to you, Ray.
Yeah. Just give me a call. Call out my name. Call me by my name. I don't know where I'm going. Anyway, I think we'll end the show. Is there anything more you want to say, Sarah?
No, I think that's about it today. I think for our short episode, we've
gone way longer than
short.
It doesn't take us long sometimes, especially when we go off on tangents like we did today. But it's actually been real enjoyable. It's felt like a really good chatty episode. I've actually really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, what a groovy episode that was. Today was really interesting, folks. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. And don't forget, stay groovy.